Hey guys, I don't know if you remember, but a little while back, I did these kick panels with some leather vinyl and plastic paint from Colorbond, and they came out great, but I was never happy with the color. If you could see, it's light. And then the dash top is the same. So I got this from LMC truck, and it was just like tan, and it's not right. So I went on the Colorbond website, and you could punch in your make and model and year, and it'll tell you what you should be using. So this is what it says I should be using, which looks better, I hope. Anyways, I guess so we're gonna give it a shot. And then I never used this before, but this is the clear coat for the top of it, and this is like a satin clear coat. So this stuff's really cool. You spray it on real light, like 3 or 4 coats every like 10 minutes or so, and then I guess it says it molecularly bonds to the surface. I don't know, but it's like a permanent bond. It's fantastic. And it dries like to the touch in like no time at all. So it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna take these kick panels off and take the dash cover off and set myself up, and we're gonna give this a little spray. All right, so I'm all set up here. I get everything laid out. I think I learned last time when I did this, I'm gonna scrub these down with some Scotch-Brite and then clean them with some glass cleaner and wipe them down with some acetone and then hit them. You wanna have them a little tooth, and then this is gonna take like 3 really light coats to cover of each product in like 10 minutes in between each coat. So we'll see how it goes. So the key to this stuff is just very light coats, and then just wait about 10 minutes in between each coat, and it'll really stick well. It already darkened it up way more, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm also gonna go do the glove box, the little holder part inside the glove box, but I won't do that on camera. Now this stuff does dry to the touch in 45 seconds, but resist the urge to go like right back at it. Give it like 10 minutes to set up, and then you can hit it again. That's what directions say, and I think that's probably some good advice. So that's coming along nicely. That looks much better. It's starting to even out a little bit. I think one more coat, maybe another one on top of that, but one more definitely, and it should be good. So we're gonna wait about 10 more minutes and then hit that back up. All right, guys, I think we're ready to do a 3rd coat on this and then start on the clear. So it's still not quite as dark as I thought it was gonna be, but I don't know, maybe the clear will darken it up. I'm hoping that once it gets shiny, it'll match a little bit better, but I don't know, maybe one more coat and the clear will. I mean, it's definitely much darker than it was. I just don't know if it matches what came out of the factory, but I guess we'll see once it's all in. All right, guys, so this is the Colorbond LVP refinisher. I'm not getting paid by anybody. I just found this on my own, and as always, just doing my own thing and trying to let you guys know about good products if you're trying to get your ride back together. But it seems to be working really well. We're gonna switch up to the clear next. I think it's like $13 a can plus shipping. I also painted the screws this time. The screws were black that were in there, and I always thought that they stood out. So it doesn't say it's for metal, but I don't know, what's it gonna do? They're gonna hopefully go on once and never come off again. So hopefully it seems to be bonding just fine. So I don't know, but I think it'll look nice if you can't see the screw heads. So I decided I'm gonna give it a 4th coat of this, because there's a couple of spots that I'm looking at it now and I'm like, that doesn't look very even. So I want to just even up a couple of those spots and give it one more coat and have it look really nice. I don't want it to look not great. So that gives you a pretty flat finish. So we're going to hit it with this. You can get this in flat, satin, or gloss. I think gloss is a little too much, so I think everybody's probably satin is probably the way to go. So I got satin, and again, it's the same thing, dries in 45 seconds, wait 10 minutes in between coats. So we'll see if this darkens it up. I'm hoping that this like shines it and darkens it up and makes it look really nice, but it could be a disaster. Who knows? So I don't know if you probably can't really see it on the camera, but that really, really brightened it up, like in a good way. It looks much like, it just looks just one coat and it looks fantastic. So definitely don't walk away from it with just the paint and then not do the clear coat, because it makes a big difference. All right, let's go for coat number 2. So that's after 2 coats and it looks spectacular. I'm really happy with it. I also bought some, I didn't use it, but I bought some plastic refinishing spray, and it basically retextures your plastic. So if your plastic is all worn out and flat, it'll give it that sort of pebbly look again. I didn't use it on the kick plates. It was just going to be another step, and there was a lot more work to it. And I have a feeling these are going to get, this isn't their first round. And if I found a better set, I'd probably buy a better set. So I'm not going to put a lot of love into them. But that is an option. I did buy it. I do have it. So if I decide to do that, I can. So the great thing about this stuff is it dries so fast that like you can handle stuff like right after you're done. So I already put the dash pad back in like right away, and it looks real close. It's way better. I'm gonna put the kick panels back up, and then we'll take you over to the car and you can take a look. So that came out so nice. It's like perfect. I'm really kind of in awe of how good it looks. I'm really, really happy with it. It's like giving me inspiration to do. I might do this and a few other spots, the steering wheel column and the steering wheel, just so everything will match. But that just came out spectacular. We're really starting to, the match is so good. I mean, it's a little light, but not nearly as bad as it was before. It used to be like 2-tone. That's so much nicer. All right, everyone, thanks a lot for following along. Hope you enjoyed this little project. I think it made a big difference. If you really liked what you saw, don't forget to give the channel a like and a subscribe. Till next time, have a good one.